Hey guys, welcome back to the next video. In this video, we are going to talk about the benefit of automation. So in this video, we are going to see some architecture towards provisioning and the automation stuff, as well as like we're gonna see some hands-on towards working with CloudFormation. Now, we're not going to create any CloudFormation, but then I'm just going to tell you about the format of it. So the picture here represents the automation feature. Now, do remember that it is very important for the economics of cloud is that you involve a less of a manual activity, more of automation and innovation on your project. Now, to do or to implement the automation in this terms of cloud formation, you need to have the proper tools for that. So the first tool which you need as a service from AWS is that you have something called CloudFormation. So now this particular service would help you create autonomous server creation using something called CloudFormation. Now this uses a template. Now, if you just go to the documentation of this in the AWS documentation under CloudFormation, you can see how CloudFormation works. So here you have to create or use an existing template. There are example templates available in this documentation itself, and you basically save it locally or on S3 bucket. So locally means you create a file on your laptop and then upload it to the CloudFormation, or you can put it on S3, which is cost binding. So you have to pay some for what you upload on S3. So that's something which you should note. But saving locally will not incur any cost. So you can save, example, this JSON file, you can actually save it on your desktop and you can upload it when you are creating a CloudFormation. So that way you don't have to really incur any cost at that time. Now, what it will do is like the CloudFormation will use the stack which you have created and it will start building the stack. So it will use a template which is in the JSON file format or YAML file format. As you can see, these two file formats are preferred. Either one, you can upload it. And basically it recognizes whether it is a JSON format or YAML format, and then it will load that stack onto your CloudFormation. And then it will actually show you the progression towards creating the stack. Now, so you can also click on view getting started. So this will go to the documentation again, the same page which I was in. So this has a YouTube video getting started and then how to do CloudFormation, sign up AWS and best practices and working with templates and stuff like that. So that's basically what I want to show you. And the CloudFormation will help you create stacks. Now, what is stack? Stack is basically a set of servers and server-related items. For example, when I use OpenShift to create service using AWS, the OpenShift will not just create EC2 instances. It will create VPCs. It will create load balancer. It will create elastic IP address and assign it to my service and the services attached to it, that network interfaces and stuff like that. So the stack involves and building up of entire stream of workload, okay, which will enable me to work on a project. Okay, so that is what a stack is. So when you create such stack on CloudFormation, it reduces the manual work of people going to each service and doing the manual creation of these VPCs, elastic IPs, and getting all those load balancer created on all those EC2 instances hosted. So within like 30 to 40 minutes, it will create the entire infrastructure and have my application hosted. And that is the power of CloudFormation. Now, you can either use CloudFormation in that sense, or you can use terraforming. Terraforming is another third-party tool. Now it has been purchased by IBM. And even you can use CloudFormation or terraforming tool. These two options are out there. You can use either of these options to create such an infrastructure. As we are doing a AWS certification, so AWS certification strictly follows us to work on CloudFormation rather than terraforming. So that's pretty much what is automation and what's the benefit of it and how to even achieve that. I've shown you the architecture as well. So that pretty much sums up this particular session. Thank you again for watching this video. On the next video, we will see about the managed services.